There is something strange happening in the modern world. We have faster internet, better medicine, more comfort, more convenience. And yet, many people secretly miss the old world. Not because it was easier, because it was not. And not because it was safer, because it was not safe. It is because something felt different. If you ask people what they miss, they rarely say it clearly. They will talk about simpler times. They will say life felt slower. They will say people were more connected. They will say things felt more real. But what does that actually mean? The old world had limits. You could not reach anyone instantly. You had to write letters. You had to wait. Conversations were slower and more meaningful. When you met someone, you were fully there. There was no phone vibrating in your pocket, no notifications stealing your attention. Today, we are connected to everyone, but rarely present with anyone. The old world also had stronger communities. People lived close to family. Neighbours knew each other. You did not just follow someone online. You showed up at their house, you shared meals, you argued face to face, you solved problems together. Now we have thousands of digital connections, but many people feel more alone than ever. There is also something deeper. In the old world, life had a clear rhythm. Work ended when the sun went down. Shops closed. Letters took days. News travelled slowly and your brain had time to rest. Today, the world never turns off. Markets trade overnight. Emails arrive at midnight. News updates every second. Social media feeds never end. You are always slightly behind, always catching up, always scrolling. Your mind never fully relaxes. People miss the old world because it had natural boundaries. Work was separate from home. Public life was separate from private life. Now everything is mixed together inside one small glowing screen. There is also the feeling of permanence. Old photos were physical, letters were saved in boxes, friendships were built over years. Buildings were made to last. Skills were learned slowly. People committed to things for decades. Now everything feels temporary. Nothing feels stable. Of course, the old world had serious problems. It had inequality, limited rights, and harsh conditions. Nobody truly wants to return to disease and poverty. But what people secretly miss is not the hardship. They miss the depth, the slowness, and the feeling that life was something you lived fully, not something you constantly tried to keep up with. There is something strange